All right, so I'm live with Willem. Willem, thank you so much for jumping on, man. I really appreciate it. If you could just briefly introduce yourself, let everybody know what it is that you do.
Yes, absolutely, man. Thank you for having me. So my name is Willem de Wit, and I started lifting about like 4 years ago. And from the very start, I knew I didn't want to be the guy in the gym who comes there and getting under the bench press, load the bar with the shit tons of plates and making some half reps and getting the bar just up and down. So I started right away gaining some knowledge on social media and search for accounts that covered fitness. And fast forward to 1 year ago, when the pandemic hits in, I had a lot of time to think about what I want to do, and came to the conclusion that lifting weights is one of my favorite things to do, and I would like to help other people with that. And the main focus for me is helping people on improving their technique, because back when I started was something what was really important to me, because I didn't want to injure myself, and till this day I still don't want to injure
Yes.
myself. So it's something I cover a lot on my fitness Instagram page.
Amazing, bro. That's great. That's fantastic. So, thank you so much for jumping on again. And the question that I wanted to ask you was about the weight loss plateau because I saw you made a post about it on your Instagram. And
Yes, yes.
you can share your Instagram here as well. You can let everybody know where they can find you. But if you could just touch on a little bit about what exactly is the weight loss plateau, how does that occur as well?
Yeah, so my Instagram is fit by Willem, and just 1 week ago I posted it something about the fat loss plateau. So it's basically when you are cutting and trying to lose some weight, you have to eat in a calorie deficit to lower your weight.
Yes.
So let's say you are eating 2,500 calories a day, and you do that for like 2 to 3 weeks. But after those weeks, you don't see the scale getting lower, and then that's the moment you hit the plateau, and that's because of your body has adjust itself to the 2,500 calories you eat, and your body don't feel the urge to shed the body fat to maintain the current weight. So you are basically stop losing weight, and that's when you have to lower the calories again.
Yeah.
So,
So is it
so
is it a set that it's around 3 weeks, or could it be longer? Could it be
yeah,
shorter?
yes, yeah, something about 2 to 3 weeks. Sorry, sometimes four. It's a little bit around those 3 weeks. So what I suggest is when you don't lose any weight for 4 to 5 days, then you lower your calories by another 100 or 150. Really
Okay.
depends on the person. And yeah, so you're making little tweaks here and there. Just
So
lower your
what's
calories
a
a bit.
healthy deficit to start off with? If I count the amount of calories that I'm eating today, and I know that I want to start losing weight, what's a healthy way to um just to get yourself into a deficit, or does that depend on how fast you want to lose the weight?
Yes, it really depends on how fast you want to lose the weight. But yes, I would suggest if you just have the time and you take the time, you start with 250, taking off of your maintenance. And yes, you go from there and you want a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, you can maybe do 350, 400, but I wouldn't go anymore, because then you're not only losing a lot of fat, but you will lose a lot of muscle as well.
Yeah, you're starving those muscles, aren't you?
Yes, yes,
Exactly, because you're supposed to be doing exercise at the same time
yes,
if you're going to be doing it correctly. Is
yes, and it's important as well that while cutting you are still training as heavy as before, because otherwise your muscles will as well. Yeah, the muscles will eat themselves, and you will lose a lot of muscle mass, and it's not
yeah,
necessary.
you'll end up just being smaller, but you won't actually have lost that much fat.
Yes, exactly.
Great. Thank you so much, Willem. I really appreciate you jumping on and sharing your knowledge with us today. It means a lot.
Yes, thank you, man. It was fun to be here. And
Great. So if you could just recap where people can find you if they want to look for you.
yeah, so on Instagram it's at fit by Willem. I post like 6 times a week, every day, and
Amazing.
sometimes in my story I have a quiz or yeah, some
Awesome.
different things.
Awesome. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you all for
Yes,
watching.